Episode 1 of Once Upon a Witch's Death is now out on Crunchyroll for you guys to go and see. And look, man, this episode had no right to hit me so emotionally off the bat. Like, this episode deals with some heavy freaking themes to start off with. So the premise of this show is we have Meg, the trainee witch, the one that lives under her, one of the 7 mages, and basically she turns 17 and then she tells her that she's going to die within a year. Yeah, Meg's going to die within a year. So we find out she has a curse and that once she hits 18, she's going to start aging very, very quickly. And within a month, she would have aged 100 years comfortably, which is kind of freaking crazy to think about. So the only way to stop this is she must collect 1,000 teardrops, pure teardrops of joy within 12 months, or she's gonna die. So she gets given this crystal glass jar and she begins her journey basically. And this is where she runs into Anna, this little girl whose mother has just passed away. And she's like, well, I'm going to try and get flowers for my mother to put her there because now that she's resting, you know, Dad's saying that she's resting because of all the stuff she went through. And this is where she goes and meets the father who she knows, who she delivers stuff to when he orders it from them. And then they start to get sentimental and that, and they start to talk about loss and what the mother really wanted to do. And they start going through the photos and then they go to the grave and Meg puts everything together, and this is the cherry blossoms that she wanted to show Anna. And she explains that just how much the mother cared for each of them. And yo, man, I tell you, man, when it hits you freaking hard. You have the father starts to break down because obviously he misses his wife. And then he realizes that in his grief, he has neglected his daughter at the same time, and she felt very lonely. And then the daughter starts to break down and open up and how much she misses her mother. And then the father hugs her and tells her that he's so sorry and that he'll never let her be lonely. I was just like, why? Why are you hitting me this freaking hard in the first episode? As a father myself, it just hits me. It hits me so freaking hard. So then we get Meg, who created the illusion for it. It's spectacular, animated beautifully. She goes back and she collects two drops, but they're not of pure joy. They are joy and grief put together, but they are pure teardrops, and there's a lot of power in them. And she says, what are you going to do? Are you going to sit there and accept death, or are you going to go out there and do it? And she's like, I'm going to go do it. Incredible, man. Incredible first episode. Oh, let's freaking go.